You can master CapCut in the next 15 minutes and start editing like a pro immediately. How to import video, how to do editing, how to add transition, how to frame text, how to zoom in, zoom out, how to do stabilization, how to make 3-layer video, how to remove green screen, everything that a YouTube channel owner should know. You will learn all this in this video, so do not skip the video. And yes, inside this video there is an editing pack, which I myself and big editors use. Also, at the end, I will tell you 2 bonus tips, which after using you will become a pro editor. Let's start by opening CapCut and click Create New. So first import all those videos inside CapCut, which are raw. This is the main interface of CapCut, so take a moment to get familiar with everything on screen. Starting from the left-hand side, you have the Media panel. This is where you'll import all of your footage, photos, and music. There are also some tabs at the top that we will explore soon. In the center of the screen, you'll find the player. While editing your video, this is where you can preview everything in real time. On the top, there is the Details panel, which shows your project name, aspect ratio, resolution, and other settings. By clicking the Modify button, you can change project settings such as the name, aspect ratio, resolution, frame rate, and color space. If you're satisfied with the settings, you can simply cancel out. At the bottom of the screen is the timeline. This is where all editing takes place. That covers the default layout of CapCut, so now it's time to import footage and begin editing. Start by clicking in the Media panel to locate your files. Select your clips by clicking the first one, holding Shift and clicking the last one to highlight all of them. Then click Open, and the clips will appear in your media bin. To add footage to the timeline, you can either click the blue plus button on a clip or drag and drop the clips directly into the timeline. Once added, your clips are ready for editing. If you want a closer view of your timeline, you can zoom in. Hold Ctrl and press the plus key to zoom in or the minus key to zoom out. Alternatively, hold Ctrl and scroll with your mouse wheel. Scrolling up zooms in and scrolling down zooms out. Now let's trim your clips. If a clip is too long, use the playhead to find the point where you want to cut it. The playhead is the black and white marker in the timeline that shows your current position in the video. As you move it, the player updates in real time. To trim, you can split the clip at the playhead using the split button or by pressing Ctrl plus B. And then you can delete the unwanted section. Another method is dragging the edge of the clip inward to shorten it. You can also press Q to remove everything before the playhead or W to remove everything after it. Look at the timeline tools. You'll find undo and redo buttons, the split tool, delete, and a marker tool for placing reference points. There's also a freeze frame button to create a still image, a reverse button to play footage backward, a mirror tool to flip the clip, a rotate tool, and a crop tool to adjust framing. To add transitions between clips, go to the Transitions tab. Hover over different options to preview them, then drag your chosen transition between 2 clips. You can adjust its duration in the Settings panel to make it faster or slower. If you want to adjust framing, select a clip and modify its scale to zoom in or out by changing the percentage on top panel. You can reposition the video using sliders or by dragging it directly in the preview window. Guides will appear to help center the image. Rotation can also be adjusted if needed. For animation, you can use Smart Tools on the right side. You can auto-reframe or do it manually. You can do custom, manual crop, or auto-reframe. From same right side bar of tools, you can retouch and change skin tone, make the skin smoother and remove the smile lines, dark circles, whitening of teeth, etc., and make photo clear. You can do different type of makeup looks, eyelashes, eyeshadow, and lipstick too. The next feature is to change shape. You can change or enhance face, eyes, nose, mouth, eyebrows. You can experiment with them to get a hold of the feature available and then use it in your videos. You can also change the body of a person. You can change the body proportion, the size of the head, arms, make shoulders wide or small. You can change body size, waist, make the legs longer. Size of the chest and hips. Again, you can make it brighter or smoother. You can also remove the background by auto remove or do it using the tool manually in seconds and see the amazing results. Another amazing feature is Relight to enhance the lightening in your photos effortlessly. Now, we've already covered the split button here at the top, but let's look at some of the other tools that are available to us here in our timeline. Starting from the left, this is pretty much stuff we've already covered. We have our undo and redo buttons, then we have split along with W and Q. We also have our delete button here, and then we have our marker tool. Pressing this allows you to put markers down on your footage and timeline, and that allows you to indicate actions or points where you want to edit your footage in the future. Next to that, we have the freeze frame button. If I click on this with a clip selected, it will create a still image of our clip. Next to that, we have the reverse button. Clicking this will reverse your footage. Next to that, we have the mirror button. If I click on this, it will simply flip the clip. Then we have the rotate tool. Clicking on this will rotate our footage. We have our crop tool. It allows me to crop the footage and make it look how I want. Next, let's talk about adjusting the speed of your video. You can do that by clicking on the speed button here at the top. Then you can use this slider to speed up or slow down your footage. If I drag the slider to the right, it's going to speed it up. And if I drag it to the left, it's going to slow it down. Then you can also use the duration feature here to adjust your video speed. Let's say, for example, this piece of footage had to be 7.5 seconds long. So if I highlight the numbers here, I can change this to 7.5 and then press enter. And now down here, that adjusted my video speed. Next, let's go up to the top here and click on animation. And here we can add different animations to our video. We have in, out, and combo animations. These are kind of like transitions, but they're 4 individual clips. So if I click out here and I'll just add the first one, which is TV off, I can click on it and it's going to add an animation at the end of my clip. Similar to transitions, you can adjust the duration here at the bottom as well. So if I bring this down to, we'll say like 1 second, it will shorten that animation. Next, let's talk about adding filters and color correction to your video. If I take my playhead here and I go back a little bit in the footage, then I go up to the Adjust button here, I can scroll down and do some basic color correction on my video. I can change the color temperature here, I could boost the saturation, and I can also make the video brighter by increasing the exposure. You also have access to a bunch of other settings here as well. Then to add a filter, go to Filters here in the bottom left, and then you can drag on any of these filters that you want. I'll take this filter here and I can drag it to its own video track, or I can drag it into the footage itself. I'll just let go of it here, and now that filter has been added to my video. Let's explore and learn to add music into our project. To access CapCut's stock music library, go up to the top here and click on Audio. Then you'll get access to CapCut's entire stock music library. If you want to preview a song, just click on the album cover here. Let's try this one. So to add it to my timeline, I'll simply drag and drop it underneath my footage here, and this will create a new audio track. With the audio selected in the timeline, let's check out some more audio options at top right. See, we have some controls here. We can decrease or increase the volume. We can fade in and out. We can normalize the loudness. And if this was a voiceover, we could enhance our voice, do an audio translator. We can reduce the background noise. We could separate the audio or fill the channel. Let's take a look at the music here. You'll see these orange and red dots here at the top. This is the waveform of the music file. It means that the audio is too loud. The red and orange dots mean that the audio is too high. We can fix this by going to the top right and scrolling up and just simply decreasing the volume. You see, as I decrease it, the waveforms get smaller. I'll also add a slight fade in and fade out to the audio. Now let's learn some more. We will add some auto-generated captions to our video. To do that, we'll first need to import a voiceover. So let's go to Media here in the top left. Then I'll click on Import here, and I'll upload this audio file here, and I'll drag it below my music here in my timeline to create a new audio track. I can change the voice too, according to what is needed. Autotone, 3D surround sound, Valley, Teenager, Sweet. Experiment with all this and you will have a better idea. Well now, I'll take my playhead and I'll drag it behind this new audio layer here, and then I'll go up here and click on Captions. Here you can change some options between the spoken language, English, or any other language, whether or not you want bilingual captions. You can auto-highlight keywords, add AI emojis, and identify filler words. Configure your settings here, and when you're ready, click on Generate. CapCut will automatically generate your captions for this voiceover. After this step, let's press play here. Here's how you add captions to your video in the app CapCut. And in seconds, captions have been added to the video. Now, if I take my playhead and I go back at my timeline a little bit, I'm able to see how my captions look. This is just the default caption style here within CapCut. You can change the style of your caption. You can go to the top right and edit everything here. If something is spelled wrong within your captions, you're able to highlight the word you want to fix and just retype it in here. You could also change the font if you want to, the font size. You can bold, underline, and italicize your captions. Choose if they're uppercase or lowercase, change the color, the alignment, and they also have some preset styles here. Most of the times the white captions might blend into the background, so you can go for any other color captions. You can click on templates here at the top, and they have different templates available as well. So if I click on this one right here, and then I go back on my timeline and press play. Here's how you add captions to your video in CapCut. Now they're actually animated and look way cooler. Also, if you are thinking to add your own custom text, you can simply type it in on the screen, and this is the easiest way. There are other options to write it and then drag it to timeline on top. Oak your video, but this first one is the easiest way. Let's make some changes to text. I could change this and type in. Then I can scroll down to the presets and find one that I like. I'll go for this one here. And you can also animate your text. With your text selected, click on animation. And here we have in, out, and loop animations. So for example, I could use this typewriter animation to make my text come in. Then I can click on out, and I can add a little fade out animation here if I want to. Now we have created a small video clip here with our own caption, animation, music, voiceover, and video shots. Now we are ready to export the video. To export the video, go up to the top right here and click on Export. Here you can change the name of your video where you want the video to export to. You can change your resolution, bitrate, codec, format, and frame rate. You also have some audio, GIF, and caption settings here down below. Once you're fully satisfied with all your settings and final adjustments, go ahead and click the blue export button to render your video. Just like that, you've successfully completed editing your very first project in CapCut. And before leaving for next video in the playlist, make sure to check out the link right at the top of this video's description to sign up for CapCut. And if you're serious about leveling up your edits with powerful AI tools, premium templates, exclusive assets, and advanced features, definitely consider upgrading to CapCut Pro. Trust me, it's a game changer. With that said, I truly hope you found this video helpful and inspiring, and I'll catch you in the next one. Before leaving to the next video and playlist, don't forget to subscribe and write in comments how was your first video.